But right now, it's time to talk about a little football. Here is FIFA 18 senior producer Aaron McCarty. Aaron, thanks for coming by to talk about FIFA 18. The men in Blazers couldn't make it. I should. Oh,
we missed.
All right. So let's talk a bit about the game. You guys obviously announced your cover in a big way about a week ago. Tell us about that, because that's a big thing for FIFA fans, right?
Yeah, we got the world's biggest footballer,
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo, on the cover this year, and he's been working with us to make the game. So we're really excited to have him on board. Obviously, mega star like him.
I know EA Sports is like Ronaldo, Tom Brady. It's like going big this year with all your sports covers. But look, let's talk a bit about this game and the evolution of it. You guys moved to Frostbite last year. Madden's moving to Frostbite this year. But one thing that took a lot of people by surprise was what you did with a story mode, the Journey last year, which people weren't expecting. We saw Madden now has that too. But it looks like, based on the teaser, that the Journey is going to be back. It was successful last year for you?
Yeah, it was. It actually kind of surprised us how successful it was. I mean, we expected a lot of it, but the reception was fantastic last year. So we went back to the drawing board, said, what do? You go bigger and better. We got star-studded cast for this year's mode. We're taking Alex all around the world on a world tour. So we're excited about what we've got in store this year as well.
Now, the big question is, if Peter Moore from EA Sport, is Peter going to be in the game?
Unfortunately, no, Peter won't be in the game. Men in Blazers having some fun yesterday, obviously.
I know.
But there will be other people in the game that are going to turn some heads. Obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo being our brand ambassador, he's going to be in
he'll be in the Journey too.
He's going to be in the Journey as well, as along with a number of other stars. Unfortunately, we're not talking about them all right now.
Okay.
We don't want to spoil the story too much, but there will be some star power in the game, more so than last year.
Now, for people that don't play FIFA, it's amazing what this game has become. And a lot of people talk now about games as services and the idea of these live service games that you play all year around. And what you guys have built around the game all year. I mean, it is this hobby that people continue to play. But tell us a bit about Ultimate Team and the culture around how people play this game. Because if you don't play it, you may not realize, we see it on YouTube all the time, people opening packs and going crazy on YouTube videos. Tell us a bit about that culture and how you're going to amplify it again this year.
Yeah, so Ultimate Team is massive for us, as it is every year. And as you mentioned, people continually play it throughout the year. I mean, after Christmas, we have more people playing, as many people playing Ultimate Team and FIFA as we did at launch, which is crazy for us. So it's a massive focus for us again this year. We're going to have a ton of stuff to announce about Ultimate Team throughout the year coming up. But the one thing that I think is top of the headlines that we're talking about right now is Icons. Icons is bringing the world's greatest legendary players back to the game on all of our Gen 4 consoles, PS4, Xbox One, PC, and the one that we're announcing this weekend, the first one that we're announcing is Brazilian Ronaldo Nazario.
Okay.
So he's going to be one of our icons. He's going to be the first one. We're going to hear about a couple of more. I think tomorrow is announcement. You'll probably hear about 4 more of the icons, and then we'll slowly be letting you know who the remainder of the icons are throughout the year. And there's more to do with the icons coming, but again, we're keeping some of that under wraps for later in the year on some of the cool things we're doing in Ultimate Team. Big deal again this year for us, though.
And from a gameplay perspective now, with PS4 Pro out, Scorpio we're going to see revealed in just under a half hour here at the Xbox event. How is that going to affect or change the game this year? Are we going to see things amped up a little bit more for those platforms?
Yeah, so we are going to be fully supporting Scorpio. Again, we're not getting into the full details, but you can expect the same kind of support that we have for PS4 Pro. So we're going all in on those 2 consoles. And as you mentioned, gameplay, it's our biggest focus this year. I think, I've been working on FIFA for over 10 years, mostly in gameplay, and I don't think we've had a leap forward in innovation like we have this year. There's so much going on in gameplay. It's exciting, as you can see the trailer playing here beside us. So much going on. We're focusing on the player, the team, and the atmosphere of the stadiums, and trying to bring those dramatic moments to life.
And the Journey, compared to last year, is it a bigger adventure? Sort of, is there more story to it, or give me a sense of scope of it?
So I think the scope is similar. Okay. I don't want to get into the story because we don't want to have any spoilers. But there's a lot of new exciting twists, and we've got a lot of feedback from our fans on things that have been happening in the Journey. So we're giving people the opportunity to be able to customize Alex. So you can customize his hairstyles, tattoos, what he uses.
Right?
Same Alex Hunter. Alex Hunter's one of the biggest rising stars. He's back in the game this year. We're taking him on a world tour, as I mentioned before. The story starts in Rio de Janeiro, in Brazil, and then quite shortly after, he comes to Los Angeles on a preseason tour, and then we go from there to other places that I won't speak about.
All right, well, there's lots there.
But there's tons there in the Journey this year, and I think people are going to be really happy.
All right, well, FIFA 18 every year, as you said, you've been working on it for 10 years. That's amazing, and it's still there's that fire in your belly about keep going back every year.
Yeah,
improving it?
absolutely. I mean, sometimes like 17 was a great example where we come up with such a big leap. You're done and you're like, wow, how are we going to top this? But
Yeah.
I mean, it's this time of year where we get to come to talk to people like yourself and show the world like what we've done with the atmospheres in the game and how the crowds come alive. All of the stuff we've done with our new animation system in gameplay and the dribbling overhaul. We've got so much rammed into this year's game. That breath of relief of, oh man, we did it. We did it again.
Well, keep topping
keeps
yourself
it going
every year. All right. Well, thank you very much for the first look at FIFA 18.